with state conventions and the churches that are in those state conventions, I can guarantee you there are many of those Southern Baptist churches that will be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and they will back away from their financial support. And that is, of course, what I hope we can avoid. I hope we can solve these things before we get to that point. But one thing is sure, I know this from it's not anecdotal evidence, it's personal evidence. I've talked to many pastors, and they are already scaling back their support of some of our SBC entities and agencies financially because of this kind of problem.
Yeah, it seems to continue to surface. I hear the same thing that I'm hearing from pastors, either restricting their giving now. Some of I think most of the state conventions now are permitting that. I know as a young pastor, I would have never imagined that. You give your money to the cooperative program and it's dispersed as it should have. I would have never imagined saying, well, I don't want some of it to go to NAM or ERLC or whatever the complaint is. But most of the conventions now have made that a possibility and made it where that can be done without a doubt.
Well, it can be done in some state conventions, but now probably many Southern Baptists are unaware that not all state conventions are created equal on that.
That's true.
There are some state conventions where you can designate your money, and then it will be designated in terms of what that state convention sends to the executive committee through the cooperative program. However, there are some state conventions, and I don't know them all, so I'm not going to try to name one or two, but there are state conventions where you cannot negatively designate. If you give your money from your church to that state convention, that you can hope or ask them to negative designate, but the convention will not do it because their structure right now is to give everything that comes in, whatever that percentage is that's going to the SBC, is going whether you like it or not.
I don't think whatever state you're in, you need to check that out if you're wanting to do that.